An unlikely group of heroes set off on a dangerous quest to places far beyond their home, where they must face their inner demons and come together to save the world. Before coming into the series, I was nowhere near a fan of Willow. I wasn't even planning on watching the series as it aired each week, but I decided to watch the original movie about a week before the series premiered, and it was good enough to convince me to devote the time each Wednesday to watch the new episode. I had little to no expectations coming into this, but I was amazed at how much I loved almost every aspect of the series. The characters, the visuals, the story, all of it. Even though the episodes at times did feel excessively long and slow-paced, each and every episode ended with me loving what I had just seen and excitedly looking forward to the next episode. Some focused more on advancing the story, while others developed the characters more, but there was always enough of both for each episode to feel important and necessary. The first few episodes weren't as enjoyable because they had to do a lot of the heavy lifting, with setting the scene and fleshing out the new characters, and the time period we're in right now. But those were also the episodes where we got to see some of the legacy characters and other familiar aspects that connect back to the movie. And while it was neat for me, more long-term fans probably appreciated that more than me. For me, the series really started to pick up steam right around the 5th episode. This episode is very character-focused, and while I came into it still having some hesitations about most of the main cast, I ended this episode having fallen in love with each and every one of them. After this point in the season, I found myself caring so much more about each and every one of them and their journey. I enjoyed Willow throughout the series, but he was definitely my least favorite of the group. They were all greatly developed, and by the end, were nearly brand new people. I liked the relationship between Jade and Kit, and the conflict that Kit had with her father leaving her and constantly feeling second to Alorna Dannon really made for a cared character arc for her by the finale. Borman was another great character that provided a lot of great comedy to the series, and he develops from someone who wants to be a legendary hero to someone who finally accepts that he's part of a bigger group and is willing to sacrifice himself for them. Graydon was one of my favorites throughout the second half of the season, as he became more confident in himself and his abilities, and I'm looking forward to seeing where his story picks up next season after the final scene with him in the other dimension, where I'm assuming the worm projects itself as Alora to have them team up to conquer the world. It was a little hard for me to care about his death scene, or his supposed death scene, after everyone had come back from Turned to Stone, but once again it was just a misdirection. While Laura was easily my favorite character of the season, which is sort of predictable given she's the main protagonist, but she had a very well thought out journey, and as she becomes stronger and more capable of magic as she fights the demons within herself. There's a lot of great things about the season that I want to talk about, but I never actually took any notes while watching because I wasn't expecting it to enjoy it this much to make a review, so I'm kind of out of stuff right now. The visuals throughout were great, it had a lot of strong episodes, and after the way the finale ended, I was really hoping to get a confirmation of a second season at the end of the episode, but I was not ready for them to announce both a second and third one, and it was done in a very unique fashion. At least that's what I'm assuming that final scene was with the 2 other books. I'm very excited to see where all of these characters go from here. I enjoyed the story from this season, and it really was the characters that brought me back every week. Let me know what you thought of Willow if you've watched it for yourself, and comment down below what videos you'd like to see in the future. Is there a movie or series you'd want me to review? Let me know. Remember to like the video, and subscribe for more TV content, and follow me on my various platforms all listed in the description. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.